Welcome in everybody to Fantasy Pros. This is the Waiver Wire live stream. It is me, Joey P. Joe Pizzapia. With me, of course, is my boy here, Derek Brown, the man who offered his own ankle to Cam Scadaboo, but was turned down. And we are here to help answer your questions about the Waiver Wire and anything else you've got here. Drop your questions below. It's a good time to be hitting that Waiver Wire, making sure that we get all of the answers we possibly can. And I'm not sure, Seth, as I'm looking at it right now, too. I'm trying to look and see for the super chats and what's going on here. It's not showing that the normal thing that it shows. So starring the questions, I don't know if that's a problem set that we've got here, but I just want to bring that up here. I don't know if super chats is clicked on or clicked off or what's happening. So we might just be free for all today. D-Bro, you ready for that madness?
I feel unleashed, Joey. I feel unleashed.
All right. So you could start I'll just start doing questions. I mean,
man.
I don't care. Where's the Uncle Arnie's? I agree. That's the definitive program.
Cases, we need a sponsorship, baby. I will be
Seriously.
shotgunning them on the streams if we get it.
Seriously, absolutely. Also, by the way, speaking of the stream, there's free stuff to be won. We just gave away the trophy last week, and now look at the toilet seat. I thought it was gold. It's not. I said gold on the show, so I apologize for anyone that got your hopes up. But it's still a very nice turd-covered, and not actual turd, but like the picture of a turd-covered Fantasy Loser Award. It's the toilet seat to be worn around the neck of the loser in your league. I love this one. TrophySmack is great. If you've never been on the TrophySmack website, go check it out. They've got amazing, creative, fun stuff there. If fantasy football is a big part of your life with your friends, your family, whatever, go to TrophySmack. Do yourself a favor, but you could win this for free. Subscribe to the channel, drop your comments below, like the stream, ring the bell till it goes ding. You know what to do. And the TrophySmack loser trophy smack toilet seat can be yours. All right, let's talk about Pacheco here because that's at the top of the show. Jerry wants to talk about it. So is it Brashard Smith's season finally?
Dude, I want to say it is, and then they didn't play him much last night, and I understand the game script went sideways, and then it was like Kareem Hunt show. I honestly think, Joe, this could increase the likelihood we see a trade for KC for a running back.
Brees Hall.
I'm serious.
Brees Hall.
But to that point, Isaiah Davis, baby, he's still on a ton of waiver wires.
Yeah, what was he?
Too many.
33% rostered on Sleeper as of yesterday.
Too many.
So, also, I want to bring up two other players at the top here of the waiver wire stream here. We're gonna get to your questions, I promise. But we didn't talk about Devin Neal, potentially a guy maybe worth adding. I know Tyler Shuck's taking over at QB, so that's upsetting. But at the same time, you've got Galvin Kamara not doing so well in terms of injury-wise. And then Christian Watson, who, again, was Monday night, and I think we just kind of, missed that there. So I want to pick that up as well.
Yep.
Look, you and I we stuck our neck out many times, and Christian Watson's one of these guys that I was like, nope, never doing it again. And then he has a game like he did on Monday night, and I start to go, oh, crap. Are we here again? I feel like I am.
All right. I'm just going to go down with the ship, Joey. I will admit this. This is safe space. This is safe space. I can't quit Christian Watson. I can't do it.
Well, because there's nobody that shows up as an alpha. I was hopeful that Matthew Golden's draft stock would mean that, but it hasn't been. Dobbs is Dobbs, and, Jayden Reed's on the IR right now. So I don't know, man. So how much would you spend on him? 5%?
Yeah, I think 5 to 7%. Okay. Like, I think he's worth a stash, and this is why I want to bring him up. And everybody could say, like, look, dude, like you beat this drum, you've been wrong, whatever. I was shocked, and I'm not going to say that the Matthew Golden injury and stuff like that didn't play a part in this. But Joe, tell me this: the fact that he had a 59% route share, he played almost 60% of the routes, over 50% of the snaps. Tell me that's not surprising in his first game back.
It's surprising.
From injury.
It's surprising, but again, it's always from injury. So I guess the difference this year is it costs you nothing to find out.
Exactly.
Draft capital. I want to take this question real quick: steak or lasagna? This is going to surprise people.
Okay.
I'm not a big steak guy. Guibro knows.
Real? Well, I know you were taking lasagna. You got to take it.
I'm taking lasagna.
Pride and country,
my
right?
own. But I make lasagna like once, maybe twice a year, but always at Christmas time. So Christmas Eve is me making lasagna. That's what it is.
Sauce and short ribs over steak.
I gotta be really short ribs over steak too.
Yeah. I know where you're going.
Yeah, but even like the braised short ribs. So braised short ribs is what I make for Thanksgiving. I do the braised short ribs there. I found a new chicken recipe I really like with the bone-in chicken thighs. Really good. Citrusy chicken.
Chicken thighs are good. Very underrated.
Very underrated. All right, let's go to Awesome Dev's question. He's underrated. I can drop Pacheco. Do I target Tracy, Woody, or Spears? Who do you want? I think Tracy, right? That's an
Tracy,
easy
dude.
one.
Plug and play RB2. Like, the schedule's rough, but again, like we talked about this in the waiver wire show. So if anybody wants the full almanac on this, we spent like 10 minutes on Tracy just alone, Joey.
Yeah. The yesterday's show, we had a good conversation about Tracy and look what the realistic expectations are. Lost Scatterboo, do I prioritize Tracy or Vidal? That's really interesting because
I think it's
the thought process is Vidal eventually loses out to Murray and Hampton. But that's not a guarantee necessarily.
There you go. Again,
the answer is both. Honestly, I want both
right.
these guys.
You're right. The answer is both. The answer is absolutely
especially because you have
both.
Walker, and Walker scares us too.
There has to be somebody else you can drop, but to the Vidal point, again, and this is not conspiracy theory stuff, but with Amari and Hampton still being in a walking boot, we are not getting the full story, people. Like, I think that he had a fracture. I think he did have surgery. There's no reason he should have still been in a walking boot last week. So I honestly don't know if we see a fully healthy Amarion Hampton for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lock. And I think that's something we all have to understand. So if you have Hampton, understand that. Here's another one from Pat. Joey P, how you doing? I'm streaming defense this week. Who is it? Streaming defense this week. The Rams will also come to Rams in Seattle. I think those are the two that I'd be looking at.
I think those are two. I'm going to pull up the schedule for this week and see if I can pull like a deep.
While you do that, let's take Tito's question here.
Yeah, let's go.
Which is Downs, Pierce, or Slayton off waivers. And it looks like we got super chats working again, so we'll talk about that in a second.
Pearson, I gave my love letter about him on the waiver wire show, so go check it out. I think he could be the next Troy Franklin for the next 2 weeks.
Awesome Dev says I'm going to put a recipe. You know what? In the black book this year, I'll put some recipes in the.
Are you going to get a recipe section?
Why not?
I mean, you're the author and creator. You can do whatever you want, bro.
Would you spend 100% fab on Tyrone Tracy? I don't know if I would go 100.
If you need an RB2, I'm okay with it because I got questions in Discord. Is this a situation where you empty the clip? And I'm like,
we haven't used that term all year.
I know we haven't. We really haven't because the waiver wire hasn't been. That's not been the situation.
Yeah. All right. Next up here is Evan's question. Howdy, gents. Howdy. Stashing Trayvon Henderson, Monongai, and Tootin, Isaiah Davis, Spears, Jones, and Bam are on the waiver wires. Who do you move around for? Also, do I keep QJ? So that's an interesting one. So I'm keeping Henderson. I'm keeping Monongai. Tootin to me is less interesting. Davis is the one that I want, followed by Spears as a close second. That's how I rank those two.
Same. And I would put it Davis, Spears, and then Tootin would be third.
I forgot about Bam too, actually, because that was the last guy.
They released Michael Carter, but they re-signed him. They reanimated him. So the corpse is still on the depth chart.
What the hell's going on there?
It's depth chart mess. It's so they could probably bring somebody else up for an injury. That's all it is.
Here, this is a tough one. Do you drop K9 for Tracy, or do you drop Pearsall for him?
No,
look,
I'm holding.
I don't think you drop K9 for Tracy, but I think Pearsall.
Either.
I look, if you're desperate for RB, and it seems like it, I don't mind this. Pearsall is getting very frustrating here. And
my
Brock
thing with
Purdy's health
K9
is still up in the air.
My thing with K9 is, dude, if this backfield just shifts and the touchdowns go back in his direction, he is an immediate RB2. It's just the fact that he's not scoring touchdowns. It's all going to Charbonnet.
We don't have West Coast practice reports yet, I don't believe. So I don't know if Pearsall practiced today. I doubt it. Which means we're looking, again, to be in the negative there. Someone dropped Aaron Jones and Tracy is available. I have a number one priority. Who do I pick up?
Tracy.
I agree. And then Mason or White to drop. Well, White, because after the break, you're not sure. I mean, I don't know if Bucky's going to be right back. I think they plan on Bucky being back.
Yeah, and to be honest, if you wanted to keep White, like I'm not against dropping Mason, dude. He's been useless. Like,
and especially also schedule got much harder, which we talked about.
Well, exactly.
Early in the year, we're like, hey, just so you know, like after that big game that he had, was it week 2 or 3? What was it? One of those. He had a big game, and we talked about hey,
trading him away.
This is a sell high because the schedule gets real tough for him, and sure enough, the schedule got real tough.
He's game script dependent, and tell me out of these next few weeks, Joey, tell me if you project the Vikings to be leading in any of these games, okay? Lions, Ravens, Bears, Packers, Seattle.
Bears, maybe, but that's
maybe Commanders.
Commanders, perhaps.
Dallas?
No,
but again, that's what we're looking at.
You ain't wrong. Trade Murray, Kenneth Walker, Shakir for Henry, Justice Hill, and Kittle. Murray, Walker, and Shakir for. Well, I'm getting Derrick Henry and Kittle, so I'll take that.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, you're getting the best two players in the deal. Yeah,
that's
Kyler
hell
Murray
yeah.
is a nothing burger.
Trade Drake London and receive Flowers and Pickens.
Done. I would do that for Flowers
out of the Drake
and
London.
I just wanted. I want to stay in the Pickens flames, and Flowers with Lamar coming back. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'll believe it when I see it. Something not addressed. Are any of these IR pups safe to drop? Ayuk, Mixon definitely. You could drop
both the first two.
I wouldn't drop Burrow. Burrow's not out for season.
No.
Burrow is back December.
Yeah.
Tracy's worth a number one waiver priority, yes. Whether it's for you or to trade him to somebody else.
And I would drop Ayuk, Mixon, and Reed. Bye. All three of them.
Burrow's the only guy worth stashing there.
And if anybody still has Mike Evans, drop him. Fine. Bye.
Yeah, he ain't playing. Broken collarbone's serious. He might be back for playoffs if you're lucky.
Maybe.
Yeah. But again, at this point, you drop him because if you get to the finals, he'll be on the waiver wire. Just stash him on the waiver, a week or two before if you get good news. And you're not fighting against everybody on the waiver wire. You're fighting against, 3 or 4 people left in the playoffs. Caleb, Purdy, Darnold, Fields, Dart, rest of season. Rank them.
If Fields holds the job, it's Dart, Fields,
Darnold. I got to put Darnold.
I'm putting Darnold above Purdy because I don't know Purdy's health, and I'll put Caleb's last, dude. I don't want nothing to do with Caleb Williams. He's been terrible. Telling you, man, Beijing of Chaos. We're gonna see him sometime this season. We're going to.
I was the OG version of that. So go back to week 1. That was like my bold prediction. I don't want to say like on one of the shows. Like at some point you're gonna see Tyson Bagent run this offense, and it's gonna be better than Caleb Williams.
And he's gonna run it better than Caleb.
And Tyson Bagent, just for the record, is not as good of a quarterback physically. He doesn't have the physical gifts that Caleb Williams has.
But he can run the offense.
He can run the offense, I think, better. Luke, 12 team, or I'd like to see him try at the very least. 6-2. I have AJ, Shaheed, Tez, Ayuk. Get Jacoby, Noel, DK, Higgins, with hope to use rest of season, streaming wide receiver. So I assume we're talking AJ Brown here. Shaheed, Tez Johnson, and Ayuk. You're getting Jacoby Myers, DK. If it's T. Higgins, it's a yes. If it's Jayden Higgins, it's a no. That's how I look at this.
I kind of take this from Luke, and Luke can chime in the chat here. But like, I kind of think this is like a waiver wire thing and not a trade. But maybe I'm wrong here. Like he's picking up some of these players. Like drop Ayuk and create a spot for yourself. But
Jacoby Myers might get traded. Like that's a really good chance that happens.
Yeah, I mean.
And if it's all waiver wire guys and it's Jayden Higgins and I want Noel, this is the order I have them in, to be honest.
Okay, go ahead.
Jacoby, Noel, DK,
that's the order you would have them in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, dude, based off of talent, I know I flipped out and I've given my rant multiple freaking times. If Houston will just get out of their damn way and let Jalen Noel play, he's the number one guy on that entire list. Straight up.
All right. Quote from Shanahan on Pearsall returning. I hope so. I'm sure he's doing better this week than last week. But I still haven't been told that he'll be surely back. We'll have to evaluate that when we get to Wednesday.
Saying a whole lot without saying anything. Way to go.
Oh, he told me everything I need.
We don't even know if we're going to be alive tomorrow. Thanks, Kyle.
No, he's not going to be back next week. No. Robbie, with Puka on a bye, Travis Hunter, Genty, or Debo with Mariota in my flex.
I don't even know if Mariota's starting next week.
Yeah, I don't think Mariota's going to play this week.
I don't know if he's going to play. We'll see.
Robbie, I got to start Genty off the bye. Touches.
He gets Jacksonville, and then Travis Hunter. We have no clue about BTJ. I'll go Genty, but I mean we're kind of flying blind here on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Interesting buy low on Genty at this point. I think he's been disappointing for the draft stock. Interesting. Yeah. We talked about not loving his schedule either, twice against Denver or some other tough matchups. But if he should overcome those, that he's an interesting buy low, like if you need RB help. 10 team, half PPR, Keenan Allen or for Dowdle. There you go. Keenan Allen for Dowdle.
I want Keenan. They're still running Chuba too much. Okay. And the problem is Carolina still sucks. So
that is a problem. Would you drop Bill to pick up Travis Hunter? Is this advisable?
I wouldn't do that. I mean, but I'm lower on Travis Hunter than a lot of people.
All right. Remember, everybody, super chats go to the front of the queue. So you drop them in here at some point. We will cut them off, but we will guarantee them for a certain period of time that we will get to your questions if you're super chatting. And don't forget to visit our sponsor, Hard Rock Bet, too, because Hard Rock Bet is the sponsor of all of our live streams this year. And we know Tuesdays are for scouting the waiver wire. And once you're done finding those diamonds in the rough, Head over to Hard Rock Bet, see what their odds are to score another touchdown. See what their yardage total is. See what their favorite, I don't know, after dinner drink is. On Hard Rock Bet, you don't have to wait for week 9 to kick off and get into the action. There's always something to bet on. And if you haven't tried your first bet on Hard Rock Bet, there's still time. You get 150 in bonus bets. If you win, when you place your first bet, $5, it hits. You get that winnings and the 150 in bonus bets. There's new promos every day, so if you're listening later, just open the app, check it out, see what they've got that day. Download the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app today and make your first deposit. Did you stay up for that baseball game last night, Debro, or no, you don't care?
I didn't. No, I'm not watching the
I
series.
did not stay up.
I wish I could tell you that I did,
18
but
innings. No.
I would be lying. I did see some stuff about it, and I did check the box score after the fact. So
yeah. Let's go to Nico and Marv for Davante Adams.
To get Adams, yeah, I would do that.
Can try to ask for Saquon too? Nico and Marv for Adams and Saquon?
If you can get Saquon too, sure, but you're probably not getting that now. But I would take I would take Adams in a heartbeat. Easy.
It's tough. Adams is the most productive, but those are two pretty useful players.
Dude, Marv is just name value, dude. He's been a wide receiver 4 this year. It's rough.
Yeah. All right, let's go to. I have 0 shares. I had all the shares last year, and I saw what happened, and I was like, I am not going back into this.
Boof.
Even on the discount, I didn't take him. Josh is here.
I got all the McBride. No Marv.
Mason Taylor, Diggs, and Brees for Josh Allen and Kelsey. What side do you want to be on? The Josh Allen team has Jordan Love is hurting at RB. So you're getting Josh Allen and Kelsey.
You only got Bijan and Cook. That's fine, but dude, you're killing your depth here.
Well, look, then you're gonna have Josh Allen, Bijan, Cook. Like it's pretty stout there. I think you do this. You're trading away Brees basically. Like Bijan's passes by. Wait, Cook is passes by. Is Bijan? Did the Falcons have their bye yet? I can't remember now. I think they did, right?
I'm almost positive they had their bye.
Yeah, they did. So everyone's passed their bye, so you're never playing Brees all over those guys.
Screw it. Give me the Josh Allen side. I mean, the other thing about it is, as much as I love Diggs, dude, he's banged up and he's been volatile the last few weeks. After the 2 monster games, he's been not great the last 2 weeks too. So,
well, he did have his first touchdown this week, so that was exciting. Yeah. RB desperate to have Tyler Warren and Bowers. Bowers for Swift, ATN, Rico, or what other range should I target? Can package
you need
BTJ
to get
also.
I mean, if you can give Warren and BTJ, I would be fine with getting ETN and something else.
Don't you think? Tyler Warren.
Well, no, ETN and something else, like another wide receiver.
Yeah, but if you got Warren, like Bowers is expendable. I would just trade Bowers for one of these RBs.
That's fine. You could do that. I mean,
which one would you want? Swift, ATN, or Rico?
So I actually was looking at ETN's schedule. His schedule opens up a lot, Joey. Like the next few weeks so they get the Raiders this week. Yes. They get Houston Texans. Okay, that's not great. But then they get the Chargers, Cardinals, Tennessee Titans, Colts, and the Jets. Like that's really good. So I think ETN's a good buy low right now. I'm fine with
Drop that. Mooney, Golden, or Judy for Tracy. Any of them. But who's first off the island?
Golden or Judy. Judy be the first off the island. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
That Browns offense. It's no good.
Yuck with a side of yuck. It's Harold Fannin and Quinshawn and nothing
Sam
else.
Has a question. Start this week. Chubb, Tootin, or Brashard Smith?
I mean, dude,
gotta love those Kareem Hunt touchdowns last night too. God.
Oh,
so
dude.
So annoying.
I got to see who Houston's even playing. I mean, we're at Tuesday, so I haven't looked at all these
Last week they
yet.
got T. Higgins and Brees for Rice and Chubb.
Broncos, no. It depends. So if Pacheco is out this week, who does KC even get? They get the Bills?
Well, Brashard's going to work in that game.
I would say Brashard. I would say Brashard.
My first
because Tootin, we don't know. Like we hope his role increases this week, but we don't know.
Chubb is just not
it's nothing burger.
Jenny's up here. I have a wide receiver to drop. Sutton, Worthy, QJ, Tez, Johnson, waiver wire Franklin or Pierce, and RB Swift, Dowdle, Hubbard, Irving, White. Waivers are Davis and Tracy. So let's do the drop ads at wide receiver first. So we're not dropping Sutton, obviously. Would you drop Tez, who's on a bye this week, for any of those other two? I wouldn't.
I'm okay with dropping Tez for Pierce if you need a because again I talked about his matchup over the next 2 weeks. I'm good with that. If you're going to flex him, if it's just a bench stash, then just keep Tez and don't worry about those two wide receivers. And I'm dropping Hubbard for Tracy in a heartbeat, and I'll just keep the other guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Davis isn't a bad consolation prize. I would honestly take
White
Davis
for Davis
over
is
Hubbard
tricky
right now.
this week because of the bye week and
yeah,
it's tricky. But I
rest
agree
of the
with
season. Would you take Isiah Davis? Like if the trade deadline swings it, would you take Davis right now just with the lottery ticket upside over Chuba Hubbard?
Yeah, because he has the backfield too.
I would. Yep, yeah. I would.
B Braun, 8-team, 4-4 QB is May. We got Bijan. I got all these pieces here. 2-6 team weak wide receiver. Trade King or Cook. Wait for Hall trade. I'm not sure I understand. So trade King or Cook. Well, I don't want to trade Cook.
Oh, okay. So
do you understand this logic here? I know it makes sense in their head.
Trade King or Cook.
Trade for King or Cook. I'm sorry. Trade for either of them.
I mean, if you can, sure. I don't know how
Henry's
you're trading
probably
for
easier.
James
You're
Cook
not going to
after
get
that
James
monster
Cook.
game.
You're not going to get James Cook.
No, but
with
you
this
can
team
get
the way
Henry.
it's structured, I would move Bowers and T-Mac because I want out of Carolina right now.
All right.
For Tell King Henry. That's what I would
you do Judkins and Mason for King Henry? I think you could get that done. I would take King
It's
Henry.
not impossible, but I would
take Derrick Henry over those two.
If I was the Henry manager, I'd say no. Trade Hall, Gadsden, Baker for Genty and Hurts. I've got Bowers. So playing Bowers,
Gadsden, Baker. I'm fine with that. It's a lot, but I'm okay with that. Hurts is, I mean, you're basically doing this move to get similar RB production to get top 5 quarterback.
Would you rather move Bowers than Gadsden?
So I looked at Gadsden. I just wrote this up. We have an article coming out. I just wrote this up. I'm worried about Gadsden selling high on him because his playoff schedule is horrible. His playoff schedule is absolutely
you got to get there. Yeah, but if Brock Bowers isn't playing...
You got to get there.
My thing with Brock Bowers is not healthy.
I think he's going to be healthy coming out of the bye. I think Bowers... So that's the other part of this. I think Bowers is going to be healthy. The last practice videos before they went into the bye, Joey, he was practicing. He was doing explosive movements, plyometrics, and he had the brace off. I think he's going to be healthy coming out of the bye. So that's the swing I'm taking. But yeah, to the point. So weeks 14 through 17, the Chargers get Philly, KC, Dallas, and Houston. 3 of those 4 teams, and that's the meat. That's the fantasy playoffs. 3 of those 4 teams are bottom 12 matchups for Rondé Gadsden.
More information, by the way, on some of this Chiefs backfield. Kareem Hunt in 8 games without Isiah Pacheco this year. 59% snap rate, 41% route rate, 19.4 carries per game, 2.8 targets per game. RB3 in expected PPR points per game.
Gross.
RB19 in actual PPR points per game.
Oh, so gross.
So that's from Jared Smola, who does good work. Is it worth stashing Jayden Reed? No. I think the answer is going to be no on that one.
Hell no.
Let's get to some more of these. I have Kincaid. Laid a dud this week. I have Loveland stash. I dropped Mooney to pick up a tight end. Johnson, Taylor, Ertz available on waiver wire.
No, you play Loveland this week. He gets Cincinnati. They provide.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And Cole Kmet's gonna be out. We talked about it on the waiver show.
Yeah. Let's go to Marco's question here. Mark Croswell's question, not Marco. Half PPR, 3 and 5. The question here is I have Otten, Bucky, J. War, Montgomery, Cook, Wandale, Danny Dives. Is there a question?
Where is the question?
Oh, here it is in the beginning. Bowers, Olave, or Stream?
Dimes for Bowers. What?
Dimes for Bowers, Olave, or do you want to just Stream? I'm not sure we're going to Stream. I know this made sense in your head, Mark, but this is very difficult for someone
I'm
not in your
very
brain
confused
to
on this. And this is the other one like a trade question? Warren and a Wandale for a Dunze? Yeah, I'd take a Dunze in that, but I don't know what the first part of this is. Like, I want to help you out, buddy, but
well, Jalen Warren and Wandale for a Dunze is too much. I mean,
if you can get a Dunze for that, sure.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm not confident right now. I'm a little shook here about a Dunze. Yeah. And Jalen Warren, Jalen Warren's going to get points.
The out is that we get Beige into chaos there.
I can't believe I'm here defending Jalen Warren. How the hell did that happen? Oh, look
I don't
Eddie's
know.
saying nice things.
Oh,
thanks, Eddie. Checks in the mail, buddy.
Eddie.
Appreciate you. All right. Michael Diaz, trade offer. Davante, Stevenson, Bowers for Kyron, Will, and Sutton.
Or is that just Kyron and Sutton?
Oh, Kyron Williams and Sutton. Sorry.
I would do that. I would do that, but
I
what's
assume
your
they mean
tight end-
Bowers
what's
and
your
not
tight end
Brower.
after
I don't know
that?
who Brower is. So
Yeah, I'm guessing that's Bowers. But who's your? I guess my wonder, like, you got to be
like,
set at
is
tight
it
end.
so hard to just finish too? I mean, you got Colin. Could you just put the S on it, Michael? You know,
Yeah,
Collins. Like, it just one more letter here and there would help us. We're old. You know,
we're
it's
old.
just a little
We like
helpful.
grammar.
But yeah, get rid of Stevenson. If it's Bowers, it's fine. If you're getting Sutton and Kyron Williams, those guys.
I'm
I feel
okay.
much better
I'm okay
about.
with that. You just got to have a tight end that you're leaning on if you're getting rid of Bowers. I'm fine with that.
What's the panic level on BTJ? I'll give Colin another question here.
5? I mean, right now,
That's
I don't.
it?
We haven't. But we haven't. We
Oh,
haven't
I'm at a.
we haven't
definite
gotten an update on the
6.5.
shoulder. We haven't gotten an
7.
update on the shoulder. Okay, so look, if we get
Forget the shoulder.
middling-
How about just the way he's been utilized? Looks like Liam
Okay,
Cohn hates
so
him.
again, going back to the Jacksonville schedule, I guess I'm a little more optimistic because their schedule to finish the season is just fantastic, dude. Like, it is wonderful. If he comes back and he could be anywhere close to what he was last year, it could be wheels up. But again,
Trade
it's a lot of ifs.
BTJ and RJ Harvey for Pittman, Metcalf, or Olave.
For Pittman, I would do that. Oh yeah. Again, I keep talking about Pittman and Sutton. How many weeks in a row have I told people to trade for Pittman and Sutton?
Are we
Joey?
getting 2 of these 3? Because if so, I want Pittman
I think it's just
and
one.
Metcalf.
I think it's just one. Like,
If you're
maybe
getting 2, don't take Olave right now with Shuck. I just don't know.
dude, if you can get Pittman,
this is why in
have at
Dynasty this past year, I had Shaheed, I had Olave, I traded them all for picks. I turned them into Tootin, I turned it into Mononga, I turned them into all these other picks, right? That's what I turned them into. Because I just knew at some point this was gonna happen. And then whatever was going on, it was gonna drop off probably. Like, I don't have a lot of faith in Shuck. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to be wrong.
dude.
He seems like a nice kid.
I have no faith in this.
I don't want to say kid, but he's 37 years old, so I really shouldn't say kid.
That's fair. I was fixing to say he's what, same age as him and Joe
Same age
Flacco
as
can
you,
apply
I think.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, him and Joe Flacco can apply for AARP, I think, at the same time.
You guys were at the Blink 182 concert together in high
We
school,
were.
I think.
Tonight will
There you
be
go.
the night, and I will fall for you.
I think I'm introducing a new character this week too. I think I'm tired of doing
good.
Uncle Joe.
I told you.
I'm doing Emo Joe. I tried on the wig with that
I
in
told
mind,
you need to.
and I think I'm gonna do it this week. I think so. It's time.
Do you have
Coke
enough
butter
black
cheese.
t-shirts to do it?
Of course, I'm Italian. Everything in my closet's black. Gadsden, Baker,
Not a
Hall
black
for-
button down, like showing the
Yeah,
cabbage.
yeah, of course, yeah. Gadsden, Baker, Hall for Genty and Dak. I've already got Bowers, so getting Genty and Dak now.
I'm fine with that. Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta realize though.
Dak? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right, let's get awesome dev full PPR. Drop Jordan Mason for Tracy and what fab?
How much fab you got left, Dev?
Well, look,
how much you got left?
I mean, you got to look at the rest of your league, and you got to be honest with yourself.
That's exactly
I don't
what you
want to
gotta
empty
do.
everything on Tracy, but it's got to be if you want
No,
him,
but
that
if,
might
like,
be what you have to do.
To your point, that's the savvy thing.
It's got to be 75%.
You look at everybody in the league and you say, "Oh, well, dude, like I've got $50 left, and the top person has 35. Okay, well, we're spending 36. So,
Is Matthew
That's how it
Golden droppable in the right circumstance? Yes.
sure, yep.
Would you rather have him or Christian Watson?
Watson,
Are we holding Brashard Smith? Yes.
yes,
100% yes. I'll tell you, what's
Absolutely,
Kareem Hunt's roster percentage?
Oh God.
Actually, don't look. Don't look. Guess. Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
Are we
All
doing
right, here we
Yahoo
go.
or Sleeper? Yahoo or Sleeper?
Sleeper, where people actually play fantasy football.
Okay. Hold up.
For those who don't know, every year I ask that our Fantasy Pros leagues be in Sleeper, and every year they put them in Yahoo, and I revolt, and I hate it. It's the worst.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. Go ahead, what's the roster percentage?
53%.
40%. That's gonna.
What?
It's gonna scoot up there.
What? Well, that's going up, dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna be what? So tell me, what do you think he's gonna be tomorrow morning? What do you think his roster percentage is tomorrow after the Pacheco news?
71.
That's
think
where
it
I
shoots
was
up
gonna say 72 is the
monstrously.
number in my head. Yep.
Yeah, monstrous shot, I think. All right, let's get to another super here. We've got Mr. Chawton here. Start Stafford over Mayfield. Well, Baker Mayfield's not playing this week, so yes.
Yeah. So
It's the easiest question. I'm gonna start the guy who's playing football this week, Mister. There you go. And then Rams over Broncos? Question mark.
Dude, I don't even know who they're even playing this week. I'm
Well-
not even all the way into the.
Yeah,
the
we're still in waiver wire mode, but
Oh, dude, yeah, the Rams versus Tyler Shuck.
yeah, Rams versus Shuck
let's
is
go!
the number one.
He's gonna be
The number
standing
one.
over him 3 times this week. Yep.
All right, let's go to Glitch. Pick 2: Walker, Harvey, Tracy.
For what? This week? Rest of season? You
Let's do
glitching,
both.
fam.
Let's do both.
Okay. Rest of season is gonna be Tracy and Walker.
Okay.
And same for this week. Dude, I want to believe in the RJ Harvey, dude, but like Sean Payton still not playing the kid enough snaps. Like I get he hat trick, but that was probably on everybody, including me. You saw in Flex, I had RJ Harvey on my bench. Like everybody,
and Rashard Smith.
Yeah, at one time. Yeah, once upon a time. I
know.
Drop him.
Can only waive one. So Tracy or Rashard Smith.
Tracy. One you're hoping for the workload. The other one he's getting it.
Yeah, it's already locked in. It's not great. Like it's not spectacular. It's fine.
No, but
it's fine. You know. I'll tell you what. This is going to say a lot about Jackson Dart too. This is going to say a lot about Jackson Dart. If Jackson Dart can still make this team competitive under these circumstances, I think there's no doubt that you have your guy. No, I mean, I'll tell you what. That tush push thing was nonsense. That was absolutely a fumble and a turnover. That was an awful call.
Oh, the Hurts thing? Oh, dude,
an awful call.
Absolutely.
And I have no skin in that game. That's just an awful call.
Dude,
oh my God.
I would have popped a vessel in my head if I was Brian Daboll. Like, I would have stroked out on the sideline. I was
he basically
losing my mind. Like,
do you want to guess the Kareem Hunt roster percentage in Yahoo?
33%?
35. You're close.
There you go.
Thanks, Seth. Nice job. Awesome, Dev. Max 5 RBs. Isiah Pacheco. KW3,
stop playing these leagues, Dev.
Charbonnet, Chuba, and Algier. Oh, God. Could you get one good one?
Ew.
Who do I drop for Tracy, Woody, Benson? Well, Tracy's the only one that I want to spend on, really, and it's Algier. He goes bye-bye.
I would drop Chuba and Algier for Tracy and Woody.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not mucking around with Benson. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I guess another situation.
Again, we don't know when he's going to come back healthy. We have no clue.
Julie G, Baker on a bye, and I have Goff, Stafford, and Daniels on the waiver wire. Make a move.
Daniels on the waivers? Okay.
People get frustrated. They get in roster crunches.
I'm fine with that.
Drop Rachaad White for Tracy. Yes.
Yes. Do that. And this week?
You could play Stafford.
This week I want to play Goff, dude.
But Goff is at home. Yeah, just play Goff.
But dude, I wrote about this. Since week 4, do you want to guess? Give me a number, Joey. The completion percentage the Vikings have allowed on deep passes.
On deep passes?
On deep passes.
It sounds like something absurd from what you're saying, so I'm going to say 78%.
90%.
What?
90?
Wow.
90? You can't make this up, people.
90%.
90%.
Non-PPR.
So hello, Jameson Williams this week. That's all to say that.
PPR, RB, I have Barkley, Dowdle, JCM, Isaiah Davis, Spears, and Neal. Should I swap one of them for Benson on the waiver? No.
No, don't do that.
Again, we just don't know.
No, again, we don't know.
Yeah, this is tough. Look, you lost neighbors.
I remember Tyreek Hill. All those lottery tickets you got. All those lottery tickets.
It seems like, I don't know. It seems like 1987 when Tyreek Hill played last. Like, it doesn't seem like that was this year. This season has aged all of us significantly, I feel like.
Kareem Hunt has entered the late stage Adrian Peterson portion of his career.
He didn't have the rest of his career, though. Howdy. Howdy. Full PPR. I'm 7-1. Nice. Is it crazy to start Bowers and Kraft weekly? No, because Kraft is like a wide receiver at this point.
And Kraft gets on the Panthers this week, baby.
Yeah. Look, Bowers is interesting buy low. I'm not going to lie. He's got incredible talent. I just think he hasn't been healthy. What's frustrating is all of us have been holding the bag for him. If they just put him on the IR, we would have known and we could have made better arrangements.
This is a Pete Carroll conversation. This is absolutely a Pete Carroll conversation.
He can piss right off.
The kid had to go through it, and then finally, when the Raiders were like, "Okay, we've reached the point where you only have one functioning leg. I guess we gotta hold you out."
Vidal or Tracy, a top waiver priority again. This is tricky. I think it's Vidal.
I'm going Vidal.
It's a better offensive.
Better offense, and if Hampton doesn't come back, you will be happy you did it.
All right, Commanders coach Dan Quinn expects Jayden Daniels to practice Wednesday, so that's very good news. I
think he's going to play.
I think so too, which is tough.
And Mariota stunk it up, dude.
Yeah, he has. Joe's up next. Trade London for Javonte Williams.
You got Ladd, Diggs, McLaurin.
McLaurin's not healthy. Like he's still.
I don't know if I'm doing this deal. Like I know London's not healthy, but.
You need a slightly lesser running back and a wide receiver back if you're getting London. I don't think you could do this deal straight up.
Could you
Even in a 2 wide receiver league, I don't think you can.
Again, could you do this deal and go get send London for Pittman or Sutton and a small plus? Like an RB2/3, like a flex or another wide receiver 2/3. Like, could you do that, Joey? I'm doing that move over that.
I don't know. If I need a moving London, I got to get a wide receiver back too. Who would you rather have rest of season? Drake London or I got Brian Thomas Jr.
Ugh, London. Assuming he comes back and the hip's not a huge thing.
It was such a weird thing. It just seemed to come out of nowhere.
Late week
quickly.
Yeah, not great.
4-4, 12-team league here. Drop Monangai, Isaiah Davis, Algier, or Golden for Watson, Higgins, Bourne, Loveland, or Bigsby. I would drop Golden for Watson. That's the only move I would do. If you want to really be sneaky.
Algier too.
Well, then the other guy I want to pick up is Loveland to stream this week or Bigsby.
Yeah. To me, I mean, this depends. Do you need a tight end this week? If you do, then Loveland's in.
They kept telling me that Saquon would have been going back in. I'm like, that face did not look like a happy face. I don't know, man.
He wouldn't have gone back in. I think I'm calling BS on that. I'm calling
BS on that too. I'm gonna believe my eyes.
That's coach speak and double talk, or the fact they have a bye week and they can hide it this week. No,
all right. Puka for Kyron, Pickens, Charbonnet, or Amon-Ra for Pickens and Hall. I don't want to trade Amon-Ra St. Brown or Puka. I want those guys on my team. That's basically it.
I would do, if you need the depth, if you need the running back, I would do the Amon-Ra for Pickens and Hall.
I can't trade Amon-Ra on a day
because here's the thing: if Brees does go to KC or he goes somewhere and the situation improves,
I think that's a little wish casting.
It is. But still, it depends on the depth that you need.
We shall see. All right, let's get to Luke's question. Kyron for Bowers and Jalen Warren.
I don't hate that. You got Kelsey?
I have CMC and Javonte already, so really Jalen Warren. It's just Kyron. Jalen Warren is a flex guy then. So and you already have Kelsey. Here's the thing: if Bowers is healthy, he's the best tight end on the planet. But the problem is he hasn't been healthy. So you're rolling the dice with that upside. I don't think this is a bad deal though.
No, I would do that, and then
I would roll that dice the way it's structured.
I would do that, and then you get Bowers. Then once you get confirmed that okay, he's healthy coming out of the bye, then you flip Warren and Kelsey for something else. Done.
Who would you want? Bucky, Irving, or Drake London rest of season? I know different positions, but just curious. Just as
London
assets.
Based off the health, I just don't know when. I don't know if we see Bucky Irving fully healthy for the rest of the season. So his stuff is just up in the end right now, man.
All right, full PPR trade: Ferguson, McMillan, Vidal for Kittle, Diggs or Sutton. So Ferguson, Vidal for Kittle.
I want
Diggs,
the Ferguson side. I want Ferguson. Ferguson's
been great. I have
awesome
Puka and Lamb, Harrison, Genty. Get rid of Harrison.
Get rid of Harrison. Yeah, that's what you do.
Harrison's the guy to get rid of here.
Harrison and Genty and go get another elite
But if you already have Kittle, here's the thing: it's Ferguson's been great, but Kittle's always going to be good, right? So you take these pieces away. Then you've got Tet and Vidal for what? You got Diggs or Sutton. Diggs and Sutton play with better quarterbacks than Tet does. So why would you want that? And then basically it's Vidal. If you want Vidal,
but Vidal's
trade JCM for Vidal straight up, or trade Marvin Harrison. That's what you do. You got Puka and Lamb already. You're in good shape. I am not. Like I said, the way this, I'm not sure who's got what team, part.
But you trade Marv away. You lump Marv with somebody and you go get something. That's what you do.
If you're, I'd rather have I assume they have the Ferguson side here, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm
so
not.
If you got the Ferguson side. Ferguson and Kittle's about the same. Tet McMillan. I'd rather have Sutton. If you can get Sutton, I consider it because I want
Vidal over Bill.
Then just do Tet McMillan for Sutton.
Yeah.
Need a QB streamer. Sam Darnold or Kyler Murray.
Tet Marv for Sutton. I would do that.
That's fine. Get another ancillary piece back.
Yeah, do that.
Darnold over Murray this week?
Easy. Yes. Not even close. Yes.
Are we going to get Murray this week, by the way?
I don't know. I even if he's healthy, I don't know. Jacoby's look better.
Right, who should I start? Flex Keenan, Diggs, DK, Dobbs, Watson, Booty, Franklin. I have Kyron and Brown at RB, Josh Allen at QB, and Gatson at tight end. So who do you start / flex? So I guess we'll pick 3 in a flex here. So Keenan is in, Diggs is in, DK's in, and I mean, I got to be honest with you. At this point, I don't know how you.
Falcons. I'm going Booty. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's got to be Booty.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
got
mean,
to.
Splash,
Drake May is
like,
playing out of his mind right now.
monitor injuries, monitor everything, read the primer. Like we're you can't be setting your lineup on a Tuesday though.
All right, we're watching the video too of the groin injury again. I'm just watching it right now because
Saquon did not look good after that.
He did not look good after that. He looked like he was in pain.
He was hobbling, like he was hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
no,
think it's way more
Go Birds.
serious
I
than
think they're full of it. He wouldn't have gone
Bigsby is
back
an
in that
interesting
game.
ad this week. London for Javonte and Addison. Ugh. I don't love Addison, so
I don't love Addison.
I say no. You're not far away though, David. I have no RBs. I lost Scadaboo. Kamara is trash. I have Puka, Amon-Ra, and Dunze to trade. Who should I trade for? If you could flip a Dunze for somebody decent, that's fine. I would just play the waiver wire here. You know, I think Dowdle's an interesting buy low because Carolina was onto something, and then all of a sudden Bryce Young got hurt, and all of a sudden the offense just went to crap. I'm not going to blame the bad week of Rico Dowdle on Rico Dowdle. I'm going to blame it on Andy Dalton and the game script. And I think this is a very intriguing time where people just throw up their hands and go, oh, it's just because Chuba Hubbard's back. I don't think so. I think it's because they had no choice but to, they kept turning the ball over all the time. It was just it was a hot mess. Dowdle's a guy that I'd be going after right now.
A Dunze, I would flip a Dunze for Derrick Henry or Brees.
Look, everyone thinks we're the best duo right here. You know what?
No,
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I think we have a good time. I think we care about this. I think we care about your fantasy teams. I agree. I think we're pretty darn good. There's a lot of good duos around here.
I think camaraderie and friendship comes through, Joey.
Friendship. That's what it is. Love you. Are people selling high on Saquon? That's an interesting. Let's have that conversation.
I mean, yeah, you should be. He does. I'm going to use the exact same line that everybody used on Kamani Vidal. He doesn't get to play the Giants. Well, it was the Dolphins, but you get what I'm saying. He doesn't get to play the Giants every single week, people. So Saquon doesn't.
Yeah, he definitely tweaked that groin. It's not good. But I'll tell you what, this would be the
get
week
rid of him. Yes, do that.
What does that trade look like? Let's have fun. I'm going to give you an options. Ready?
All right, give me an option.
Would you do it for Chase Brown and Jalen Waddle?
Done.
Ooh, that's it.
I would do it for the Brown and Waddle side. Yep, done.
Okay, all right.
Done.
I can't believe you took the first offer.
Yeah, I would do it.
Atlanta Falcons.
Would you do it for Roma Dunze? Get Rome. I know you're.
I told you I have massive Caleb trust issues right now. I know Seth does too. As a Bears fan, he's not.
No, Seth's going through it. Seth's definitely going through it. Would you do it for T. Higgins? Would you get T coming back for Saquon? I'm going to test your.
I need more than that. I need something else.
Okay, all right.
T and Gadsden. No, I need a running back. I can't deal Saquon again. It's like London. You can't trade a number one without getting a player at that position back and plus. To me, that's
Here's a good buy low. Here's a good buy low. 2 quiet games at Mecca Ibuka. Yep.
Oh, I'll take Ibuka and Tracy or Vidal or something like that, or Dowdle. That and I would 100% do.
You could get that done probably with 2 down games from Mecca. You probably can.
Probably.
Yeah.
Bowers, Gadsden, or Pitts rest of season. Look, theoretically, Bowers. I just talked about Gadsden's playoff schedule. It's bad, people. Like, ride him to the end, get rid of him before the fantasy. I don't know, man. I like Gadsden a lot.
I like him too. I
think he is the perfect guy for Justin Herbert too, and the kind of quarterback that Justin Herbert
Greg
wants
Roman,
to be.
Let's go narrative street, Joey. Greg Roman tight ends, man.
I always tight ends. All that stuff is so. And I remember going on a rant about this in August too.
I'm having fun.
Where they were like, I said, look, give him another year in the offense. And Greg Roman's not stupid. Greg Roman just had a limited version of Lamar Jackson with the time he had him. So they were a run-first team, right? And as Lamar,
Taylor, early career Lamar.
If you have Justin Herbert, then what you needed was better wide receiver play. And you didn't have any outside of Ladd McConkey last year. So it was hard to throw the football. Now you've got Keenan Allen, you've got QJ, you've got Gadsden. Like, they're going to open up whoop ass here. Justin Herbert is going to be really good rest of season.
But Joey, I was told by Kirk Herbstreit they're still a run first team. And Jim Harbaugh likes to run.
Well, it's hard to be a run first team when every running back you have is hurt. So, all right. So Mark's back. He's going to redeem himself.
All right,
trade
Mark.
Daniel Jones for Bowers. Trade Bucky for Ibuka. Yes to Bucky for Ibuka, 100%. I have Stafford and Daniel, so you don't need Daniel Jones. Of course, get rid of him for Bowers, 100%. And Bowers is a huge upgrade over Kate Otten. Drop his.
Who are your running backs, Mark?
Drop Kyle Monangai, Wandale for Franklin or Isaiah Davis. Drop Wandale for Davis, I think, maybe, right?
Yeah.
I want more RBs right now. And I'm not getting rid of Monangai yet. The Troy Franklin
and I'm fine getting rid of Bucky for Ibuka. I'm good with that.
Ibuka's a star. Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
He is an
He's
absolute
good.
star.
We're seeing right now, Ibuka could easily lift off, and he could be next year. He could be this year's JSN, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. I think he already is. I think it's happening right in front of our face, and we just don't realize it.
All I'm saying is he could be doing the exact same thing next year.
I guarantee you, if I'm at the turn, I will have all the Emeka Ibuka shares.
He'll be a early second round draft pick next year,
and he will not get past me at 12.
Nope, agreed.
I will happily take him and some other.
Baker provides too. Baker's awesome. Love Baker.
Thomas 7-1, nice, super flex.
Let's go, Thomas.
All right. Any recommended moves here? So we've got Hurts, May, and Nix in the super flex. Okay, so we got our QBs. Well done. Well done. Playing May and Nix this week with Hurts on bye. ATN, Spears, Harvey, Pacheco, Tootin, Hampton. All right, running back.
Oh, you punted running back. I see it. Okay.
Ibuka, Tet, Golden, McBride, Taylor. Any moves to recommend? Well, here's the thing. I don't know how comfortable I am with Taylor rest of season, but the trade chip you have to get better at RB is McBride. That's the only trade chip I see that you can move. And I think you need either another wide receiver or another. The quarterbacks are carrying your ass right now. You need another wide receiver.
You need to stream tight end. You need to get rid of McBride. Get another running back, and stream tight end. Roll with Taylor and play matchups on tight end.
Tough love here. By the way, you know what else is helpful? If we can't,
that's a really good team outside of that though. If they come,
the quarterbacks are carrying it.
Yeah, but in Superflex that can happen. I remember Jayden Daniels and Jalen Hurts carrying a lonely Superflex team.
Adam Ronis and I sat there.
They let me have it, man. I don't know.
And I told Ronis, hey, when Daniels comes back, just so you know, you're not getting him because he was right next to me in the draft. He's like, I know. And then you took him at 1, and we were like, oh, I can't believe they let Debro take. I can't believe they let him get Hurts, and then Daniels on the turn. I was like, all right. By the way, Waiver Central still out there for anybody who needs help with the waiver. Ooh, look at that. See? Look at this. Look at this shiny graphic here. Look at that. There's Kenneth Gainwell there. Maybe you want to pick him up. Who knows who you want to pick up? Fantasy Pros app. Download it. FantasyPros.com/Waiver Central. Go visit it. Get help with all your waiver wire calls for this week and every week. You need help. Plus, the holidays are going to get crazy. Download the app. Simplify your life, man. Let the lineup. You can set all your lineups from the Fantasy Pros app in one spot from all the different apps. I think people still don't know that alone is worth everything. It's free. You sync all your leagues. You can set all your lineups right from the app. Boom. You don't have to go back and forth between Yahoo and Sleeper and NFL and all these other places. That alone, but then Waiver Central, all the tools, amazing. Don't be a tool. Use the tools. All right, let's go to Joe's question here. Who would you move London for? Diggs, Ladd, McLaurin, Mooney, RBs are so like this is just like if you move London, who do you want? London, I would want Zay Flowers and JCM.
I'm going back to the Sutton and Pittman conversation.
What about ATN? What about ATN and Zay Flowers? Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough. I would do that. Do that.
Well, yeah, I might have to put London on the block and see what he can get me in flex right now. That's interesting. By the way, I'm so mad because I was the second highest scoring team this week and I lost to Frank, so I'm just 1-1 this week.
I saw that.
And I had no business being the second highest scoring team this week. My team was a disaster.
I didn't get above the median because I didn't have RJ Harvey in.
No London this week. I had to play Kirk Cousins as my second quarterback. What a hot mess! And somehow I was the second highest.
You still got it,
James Cook, baby. Everybody kept telling me James Cook was no good. Okay, all right. That's fine. Tell me what is good in Buffalo besides Josh Allen, and then I'll wait. I'll go draft James Cook everywhere at a discount. Very, very happy about that. Ant is up next. Hey, bros.
Deion Coleman, wide receiver 1 season, dude.
Please. Should I trade Montgomery for Kelsey and Goddard? Or one of them, I guess.
I mean, okay, so you got Cook, Taylor, Jones.
Aaron Jones, Harvey. I'd rather trade Aaron Jones, to be honest.
I'm keeping Montgomery. I want the running back.
I'd rather trade Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I would stream tight ends over.
Well, they've got Mason Taylor, so that's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Like,
you can't play him this week, so just stream somebody this week.
Just stream somebody.
AJ Barner this week. Stream AJ Barner. He's available. He's got to be.
Read the primer. I'll have plenty of options.
We'll just watch the waiver wire. Primer's good. I told that son of a bitch. I said I want 75,000 words from you every week, and I want that son of a bitch to come out Wednesday night because we got games on Thursday because that's how NFL is now. Okay.
How many times have you worn the Jerry shirt? Don't tell me just once.
I was gonna wear it on his birthday, but then I realized it was like
last night?
it was like the next show that I did with you, and I was like, that's gonna be crazy, right? Like,
yeah, you're
it
like,
was like I never,
like you never take it off.
I was like, I never took it off, which also is not a bad look. Just saying,
It's
also not
wears it in the shower, swims with it in the pool. Yeah,
so I just wear it. I'll wear it again this week for sure. Tax is up here. Half PPR. Nico still out. Pick up start JMO versus the JMO Texans wide receivers. Keon, Downs, or Pierce. I'll take
JMO, baby.
JMO.
Vikings 90% deep ball completion percentage.
He's an interesting DFS guy if anyone plays DFS still.
Yeah,
which I don't think they do.
Dummy lineups. I did it.
Yeah, worthy for Devonta Smith.
Oh,
yes, I want Devonta Smith.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. That's the other thing. If you have Worthy, go. The name value is carrying him. Look at the last few weeks. And just funny aside here, Joey. Do you know who the wide receiver 1 in fantasy points per game right now is?
On the year?
On the year. Okay. With
it's
a 2-game
Puka?
minimum. I'm going to say it's 2-game minimum, okay?
It's Jamar Chase still, right?
No, it's not.
It's not Puka either?
Rice, baby.
Oh, because he's got 2 games. All right,
Dude,
whatever.
He's averaging 24 points per game.
Man, I got him in my dynasty teams. I'm all in on Rashee Rice.
4 points.
I liked him as a prospect. He's just a 10-cent head. Here's an interesting one too. Let's get this one. I have Dak and May. What is Dak's trade value? That is a great question. So in a league where you only have one quarterback, it's going to be tough. I think his trade value is something probably along the lines of a wide receiver 3-ish. That would be my guess. You're not going to get the return you deserve for him.
You're right. You're right. You never 2 positions you never get the return you deserve on is quarterback and tight end. Unless they're the elite of elite or whatever and they're running quarterbacks, Dak's not going to get enough love. But the thing is, you go to the team that has quarterback issues, that has Jayden Daniels or whoever else.
Maybe you can get T. Higgins. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think you can get a wide receiver too. Running back is too. People are not going to part with running backs because it's
it's going to be a 3-ish.
It's going to be.
I think you're looking at the Ted McMillan, Zay Flowers, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins. Look, you've already got May if you want to get Diggs and just stack Pat's. Pat's offense is good. By the way, I freaking love Mike Vrabel in his vest after every single game, like high-fiving all of his players in the tunnel. Do you see these videos where he's just waiting there for every game? God, I love that. Lamar or Prescott this week? Prescott at home, I can't sit at this point. And Lamar, I just don't know how healthy he is. So
if he's healthy, I'm playing Lamar. But who's Dallas get this week? Oh,
Dallas
is Arizona.
Dallas gets Arizona, and they're scoring 31 points at home this year. 33 points at home.
Yeah, I'll play Dak. I'll play Dak considering it's Arizona.
33 points at home this year. Yeah. It's just madness. Trade Xavier Worthy for BTJ. I'm fine with that.
Again, Worthy's value is kaput.
All right, I got a couple more here. Dillman, I have CMC, Bijan, JCM, Monty. Would you trade Bijan or CMC for Genty and Amon-Ra or Rice? Interesting.
Bro, if
CMC for
Genty and Rice?
But you want Genty and Rice or Genty and Amon-Ra? Man,
I want Genty and Rice, bro. I just talked about it. He's averaging 24 points per game.
So who do you trade?
He's the definition of a league winner.
Just to get
I would trade CMC, yeah.
And then go pick up Brian Robinson Jr.
How do you feel about CMC rest of the season with the volume?
Let's see, most touches in the NFL 2025. Let's see what the number is now.
CMC's at the top, dude.
Well, I know he's at the top. I do this every week.
How much?
I want to see
how much is the question.
Here we go. Touches from StatMuse. Always a good place to find these things. 196. 196 in 8 games. Jonathan Taylor's second. You want to take a guess what his number is?
152.
168. Saquon's at 151 after last week now. So Saquon's getting piled
but that tells
there.
You these other guys are like on a 300, like low 300s. CMC's on pace for almost 400.
You know what's stunning? Quinshon Judkins is at 130. That's almost top 10, and he didn't play the first couple weeks. That's stunning.
And now he popped up with an injury.
Yeah,
and he had no training camp.
It's going to be Shedeur Sanders season pretty soon. We're going to get to see everybody. Chase Fisher, Mooney, Golden, Watson, Booty, Franklin. Pick 2. I'm picking Booty. You can pick and Watson. I think I pick Watson.
I mean, is Panthers? This like this week? Is that rest of
season?
Yeah,
this week.
This week. I'll go Franklin.
Awesome Dev back again. Super flex.
Hey,
I lost Mike Evans. Need a good wide receiver 1. I have Josh, Dak, and Purdy. Trade Purdy. There you go. I mean, You might look. Josh has already passed his bye. All you have to do is stomach 1 week without two quarterbacks with Dak. Deal Purdy. Purdy will bring now in a super flex.
I mean, he's not getting Chase or Amon-Ra for any of those guys. Like, you're not getting Chase or Amon-Ra.
Well, here's the thing: if Purdy gets a good report, you might you're not gonna get Chase unless you trade Josh Allen.
No, because but here's the thing: could you go trade Purdy if he's fully healthy? I keep going back to this Joe. But could you trade Purdy for Sutton or Pittman? I think you could, and I would do that.
I think you can. Yes, that's the deal to make.
And that's the deal to make.
But if you want Chase or Amon-Ra, you have to deal Josh Allen. And in a super flex, that is something you can actually have that conversation. It's like the inverse of the single quarterback league. The quarterback is everything, especially to a team that has none. So that's the way that goes. Bucky, Irving, or Travion Henderson and a 2027 second rounder.
That's not enough for Bucky.
I want Henderson in the second rounder.
That's not even enough for Bucky. I'm not doing that.
Oh, I want Henderson.
You would have to give me Trey and a first for me to at least consider that.
Drew's over it. Is Kamara droppable? Finally, I'm over it.
I mean, depends on for Tracy. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, you're right. We do need
Tracy, I would do that
before the show.
And look, let's put some respect on the names here. Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver 10 in fantasy points per game. Joey. Wide receiver 10.
Not bad. Most targeted wide receivers here from week 8. Jamar Chase had 19. Rashid Shaheed had 12. Olave had 12. So that's kind of interesting. Like those guys were 2 and 3. So maybe the Tyler Shuck thing isn't as bad as I'm making it. Weren't a lot of catches, though.
Tyler Shuck is just as bad. No, Tyler Shuck's going to be worse.
Well, I mean, Tyler Shuck had injury, had issues, he had transfer portals. Like, there was a lot of drama around Tyler Shuck, but when he played, it was on the field. He wasn't bad. Who do you want to drop, Judy or Ridley?
Tyler Shuck is like 2025 Kirk Cousins. It's not good.
Oh, I don't think that's fair to Kirk Cousins. He's 2025 Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, 2025 Kirk Cousins. Not previous Kirk Cousins. 2025.
Yeah, in my brain, I thought you said
not Kirk and his. You like that?
2015 Kirk Cousins, right? That's drop Judy or Ridley. You can drop both of them for all I care.
Both. You drop both. Yeah, easy.
What do I do with the Seattle backfield? You light it on fire and get rid of all of it because it's terrible.
Some things.
Would you trade both those guys for Tracy rest of season, just to have or Vidal rest of season?
I would do that. Yeah.
I bet you can get Vidal. Just trading both of them.
Yep. Sometimes the only answer is to cleanse by fire.
Is QJ droppable for Franklin in half PPR? I'm going to say no, but I don't like the trend.
No. We are overreacting here. No.
You want to drop Kyler Murray for Tua? The schedule looks better. And he still plays for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I know. And Kyler Murray is still dog water. I would do it.
Yeah. All right. There you go. Does BTJ struggle stem from his ability, or is that more of an indictment on Trevor?
It's both.
I think it's a weird mix of new offense, a little bit of being upset that they drafted another wide receiver, probably.
2 injury. Yeah. He's been injured all year.
And injured.
He's been hurt.
Yeah.
It's injury, it's new offense, and Trevor Lawrence has sucked. All three of those things coalescing into a crap sandwich.
A lot of problems there.
Into a crap sandwich. Double-decker crap sandwich.
Can't get better than that right now.
Yep.
All right. So
don't put that in the microwave.
Is Bam Knight worth picking up? Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, he's worth picking up. If you need a flex play, sure.
Tracy's on waivers. I need an RB2. Who should I drop? Charbonnet, Isaiah Davis, Monty, or Spears? Charbonnet for me.
Charbonnet because I'd rather the lottery tickets. Yeah.
That's how I look at it too. It's like all those guys have way more upside. Unless,
Pollard and Brees are gone. Those two guys are RB2s. Immediate. Done.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Make sure you use Waiver Central to help you get more insights to who to pick up this week. And, of course, make sure you check out our sponsor of the show, Hard Rock Bet. Download the Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app today on your phone. And then you turn around and bet $5. If it wins, you get $150 in bonus bets only at Hard Rock Bet. And, of course, if you want to win our latest giveaway from TrophySmack, drop your comment, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell till it goes ding, and the Fantasy Loser toilet seat can be yours from TrophySmack, the #1 destination for epic fantasy football trophies. That'll do it for us, but the story of the game goes on. For Derek Brown, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids. Happy hunting on the waiver wire. It's a lot of touches for CMC. All those Brian Robinson shares everywhere, everybody.
It's like somebody told people not to draft Saquon this year.
I just want whatever Christian McCaffrey got in Germany.